Yesterday, we learned that activity along this border in West Texas is at an all-time high. Then, I got an up-close and personal look at what law enforcement go through on a daily basis while on patrol.
We don't have really crime in Terrell County. The biggest problem we have is the border and border security.
Behind Sheriff Cleveland is a map of surrounding areas near the southern border that law enforcement monitor. He tells me that there are about 50 Border Patrol agents that work out of the Sanderson station that cover 91 miles of border. During shifts, you can see anywhere from 3 to 4 agents working at a time.
So the Border Patrol station here is responsible for 91 miles of border, and then the Sheriff's Office, we're responsible for 54 miles of border. However, we do work closely with Sheriff Dotson in Brewster County because I can get to this area quicker than he can from out in Brewster County. So a lot of times when landowners have a call because they have illegal aliens on their property, I'll respond, will respond, because just our close proximity. But this area out here in the eastern portion is where we see the majority of our activity because of its closeness to Ciudad Acuña in Mexico.
To understand the areas that illegal migrants travel through, we hit the road to see part of that journey firsthand and learn about the reasons some people are wanting to cross the border.
So out here in Terrell County, we don't see what you've seen happening down in Eagle Pass or out in El Paso. What we have out here are still people from the country of Mexico that are looking to come north to work. A lot of them are going to Santa Maria, California, if they're from the state of Guerrero. We catch people from Hidalgo that are going to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and people from Guanajuato that are going to the Houston area. But with that being said, mainly males, mainly adult Mexican males. We will see some females, not a whole lot, and we will see some juveniles, but it's not what you hear a lot in the media about unaccompanied juveniles. The juveniles we typically catch are accompanied by a brother, a cousin, an uncle, or a parent.
Aside from the hope of jobs, cartel operations near the border have been a big influence on illegal migration.
Every bit of the U.S.-Mexico border is controlled by the cartel, even out here in Terrell County. Now our portion of the border has historically kind of been controlled by the Zetas, but it's kind of loosely controlled because back when we had narcotics passing through, marijuana, the Michoacanos were passing it through. Of course, you have La Línea over in Ojinaga that's right now battling for some of that land from the Juarez cartel. But out here, we're kind of in that no man's land. It's been controlled by the Zetas. They control Acuña, but it is controlled, but it's kind of loosely controlled.
After driving for about an hour, we finally make a stop at the Rio Grande, or Big River. We're here at the Rio Grande River, where on my left side, we have the United States in the state of Texas, and on my right side, we have Mexico in the state of Coahuila. Now, this river right behind me signifies two things: hope and prosperity, but it also carries sadness and burden that comes along with the American dream. During the last 4 years under the Biden administration, we saw record amounts of illegal migrants moving over. Now, with the new administration in office, what will the next 4 years carry out for both West Texas and the country as a whole?
We've kind of slowed down the last 2 years. So, historically, about 1,000 apprehensions, 1,000 gotaways out in this area that Border Patrol makes. The first year of the Biden administration, that activity shot up significantly. The second year, we had a 417% increase when compared to the last year of Trump in apprehensions and a 467% increase in gotaways. As the President Trump secures more of the border, puts more military force along the border, I really anticipate that you'll see more activity out in this area because it'll push people out to this area, and I think we'll get busier than we've ever been.
As we walk around areas that illegal migrants travel through, Sheriff Cleveland tells me that with technology, they're able to find these people more efficiently in the night, but still use their God-given skills, looking for footprints, broken branches, or anything that looks out of place. Now we're at a layup area where the illegal migrants do come to rest up. Right above the hill, right behind me, there is a fresh water tank where they do get fresh water. From there, they come down here. As you can see all the supplies. They rest up because they're waiting for someone to pick them up on the side of the highway. And from there, that's where the journey continues.
I often tell people that they make it to this side and they're thinking, I made it. They don't realize they have another 2 days walking, at least 2 days, that, and it's not easy. And many of them don't make it.
We understand what the issue is and the job that revolves around law enforcement near the southern border. But is there a solution that can follow suit? Stay tuned tomorrow for the finale as we ask that question. Reporting in studio, Jesse Zaragoza, Back to you.